Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a really exciting book tag, and that is the Mamma Mia book tag, and this was created by Ashley Outpage, and she actually tagged me and a bunch of other people who absolutely love Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. And I'm really excited to do this tag because, as you guys know, if you follow me on my Twitter or Instagram or really anywhere, you're going to know that I absolutely love both of the Mamma Mia movies, so I'm super excited to get to do a tag like this. So basically the questions for this tag are based on different songs in the second movie, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, and I'm really excited and I just want to get right into these questions. Okay, so the first question is When I Kissed the Teacher. And that is name a book with a shocking plot twist. So for this question, I'm gonna have to go with Warcross by Marie Lu, and that book, I remember reading that as an audiobook and I was literally screaming so much by the end of the audiobook. It felt like one right after the other. There was a plot twist and plot twist and plot twist, and it was just so incredibly it blew my mind. That's all I have to say. It just blew my mind. I can't really talk about all the plot twists in this book, obviously, because it's going to spoil a lot of things, but wow, I didn't even know what to expect when I went into that book, but then by the end I was super obsessed and in love with it. And wow, Marie Lu in that book was just freaking genius. She is such a genius. And number 2 is Waterloo. And that is name a book you are positive you'll be in love with. And that for me is definitely Autobiography by Christina Lauren. I have heard nothing but amazing things about this book, and I'm super excited to get to it in some point in the very near future. I have had my eye on this book for so long, and it just sounds so right up my alley. I've talked about it a few times on my channel before, but it's a boy who moves to Utah from California, and he's in a school with a lot of Mormon people, and I'm pretty sure that the main character is bisexual, and I'm just really excited to get into this book because I feel like it's so different from a lot of the type of books that I read, and it just has such an interesting plot line, and I feel like I already am going to rate this 5 stars. I just have this feeling. I've read a few pages of this in the beginning, and it just sounds really good. I'm really liking the writing style, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to rate this very highly. And question number 3 is why did it have to be me?
I was so lonesome, I was blue, I couldn't help it, it had to be you, and I always thought you knew the reason why. I only wanted a little love affair, now I can see you are beginning to care, but baby, believe me, it's better to forget me.
And that is name a book that you went to get over a book slump. And for me, I'm pretty sure the last huge ginormous book slump that I had was around last year, and that is when I reread Shatter Me. And this book got me out of a reading slump so well. I was really surprised. I kind of just read it because I was really frustrated with, what I was reading and how I wasn't reading, and it was just so annoying. And I finally picked up this book, and I remembered how much I loved it, and it was just so good. It lived up to all of my memories and my expectations, and I just love this book. Shatter Me is just one of my all-time favorite books and one of my all-time favorite series, and it's just such a good book to read when you're in a reading slump because it just picks you right up out of it, and I don't know, I loved it, and it really helped. Question number 4 is I have a dream.
I have a dream, a song to sing, to help me cope with anything. If you see the wonder of a fairy tale, you can take the future, even if you fail.
and that is name a book character that inspires you. So for this one, I'm kind of stealing Ashley's answer as well, and that is Leah from Leah on the Offbeat, and I absolutely love her character so much. I love how she doesn't take anyone's crap, how she is able to stand up for people, and I really love everything about Leah. There's definitely some negative things about Leah as well, but I mean, she's a person, she's, you know, flawed. So I really admire the way that she's able to like just not take any crap from people, how she can stand up for herself and for other people, and I just love her so much, and I think that she is just such a great character. And yeah, I wish I could be as badass as Leah. Number 5 is Andante, Andante.
Take it easy with me, please. Touch me gently like a summer evening breeze. Take your time, make it slow. Andante, andante, just let the feeling grow.
And that is name your current read. And right now I'm currently reading To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. I'm a little over halfway through this book. I'm really hoping to get more into it because it is pretty interesting. It's just so different than I thought it was gonna be. So I think that's why I'm kind of having a hard time reading it. But I really do love the characters. It's definitely a very character-driven book. There's really no huge plot. But yeah, I definitely am enjoying this, just not in the way that I thought I was, so I think that's why it's kind of like giving me a little hard of a time to try to get into it, but I still really want to finish it. I still really want to see it through. So yeah, this is what I'm currently reading right now. Number 6 is Knowing Me, Knowing You.
Knowing me, knowing you, there is nothing we can do. Knowing me, knowing you, we just have to face it this time. We're through.
And that is name a book you had to break up with and DNF. And for me, that book is Midnight Jewel by Rochelle Mead, and this is super disappointing for me to say. I have literally tried to read this book at least 5 times. I'm a little over halfway through it, but still, it's just like giving me so many issues. Not really in the content, it's just like I can't get myself to read it and finish it. There's just something in me that is just prohibiting me from not finishing this book, and it's so annoying that I can't finish it because I was super excited about this book. Like, I really wanted it and it took me forever to get it, and I love the cover, but I just like, I don't know, for some reason it's just not my kind of book. I really liked The Glittering Court, but I feel like maybe it's because it is the same story, so it feels really redundant. Even though it is from a different perspective, I really wish it would have been a continuation from The Glittering Court in this character's perspective, rather than the same story, just told a different way. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if she was going to really do that, she should have just done it in one book and like did alternating chapters or something, because this just isn't working for me for some reason. I just don't get it. It's not for me. It's just not my kind of book. Number 7 is Mamma Mia.
Just one look and I can hear it going. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, whoa, Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma Mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed ya.
And that is name a book you recently reread again, and that would be Fairest by Gail Carson Levine. I haven't really reread a book in a very long time, but I'm pretty sure that this is my last reread. I would say either this one or Shatter Me, but I'm pretty sure this one came after Shatter Me. So this is the last book I've reread. You've heard me talk about this book literally a billion times on this channel, so if you don't know what it's about, that blows my mind. This is written by the same person that wrote Ella Enchanted, and this is basically a Snow White retelling with a fat protagonist, and it is amazing and incredible, and if you haven't read it, then what are you doing? You need to turn off this video right now and go read this book. It is one of my all-time favorite books, so please read it. It's so good. Number 8 is Dancing Queen. that is name a book that made you want to dance around the room. So for me, that book was Let's Talk About Love by Claire Kahn. And I remember reading this book and just absolutely loving it and like fangirling, and just like, it was such a sweet and fun book to read, and it made me so incredibly happy to read this book. And the representation was just so good that it literally did make me want to dance around the room. And it's just such a cute book. It's so adorable and so cute. And yeah, this is definitely a book that made me so happy that I wanted to dance around the room to Dancing Queen by ABBA, and just, yeah, there you go. And the very last question is Super Trouper.
I'm sick and tired of everything. When I called you last night from Glasgow, all I do is eat and sleep and sing. And every show was the last show. Glad to hear you coming. Me at the roller. It's gonna be so different when I'm on the stage tonight. Tonight the Super Trouper lights are gonna find me. Burning like the sun, smiling, having fun, feeling like a number one.
And that is name a series that you haven't finished due to its intimidating size. And I think this answer is fairly obvious for me. And that is the Mortal Instruments series, the Infernal Devices series, the Dark Artifices series by Cassandra Clare. I am currently on this book right here, and this is book 3 in the Mortal Instruments series. As you can see, I'm not very far into this book. And yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna read all of these books in this series. It's pretty daunting. There's literally like probably over a dozen books, right? It has to be over a dozen books by now. Maybe not, I have no idea. I have no idea how many books are in this series, but it's incredibly intimidating, and I have no idea if I'm ever going to have like the time or the energy to fully commit myself to this series. Alright, so that was the Mamma Mia book tag. That is like the most effort I have ever put into a book tag. I am just so excited about this one. I loved getting to dance and sing around to the songs because they're some of my favorites and I just love them. And I just love Mamma Mia, both 1 and 2. And thank you, Ashley, for creating this incredible tag. I will tag some people down below, and I hope you guys do this tag. If you're not tagged, then go ahead and do it as well. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you click on the little bell so you get notifications for when I upload. Also, make sure to follow my Instagram, my Twitter, friend me on Goodreads, and I think that's about it. Go follow my blog, do whatever, you know, just chill out over here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Take it easy with me, please. Touch me gently like a summer evening breeze. Take your time, make it slow. Andante, andante.